Hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your reading. I'm back, yes, and it's so good to be back. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for showing up to watch this reading. It's so nice to be back. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so take from the reading what does resonate, or check your moon or your rising sign. So this is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So we're almost finished shuffling. Get these shuffled up. I always shuffle before I shuffle on camera because I like them shuffled very well between readings. So here we go. We're going to start pulling out your cards. Taurus, what can Taurus expect coming up in their lives, universe? What do they need to know? Any advice for what's coming up is always welcome. For Taurus, please. Ooh. Taurus. All right. Let's see what we have here. We had quite a few come out, fair amount. And I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. I'm still doing private readings, by the way, in case you're wondering. So the overall energy of this reading is the Hanged Man. Enlightenment. Very spiritual. So we have some cards left to go towards the second part of the reading. So here we have the Hanged Man, which is the overall energy of this reading, Taurus. Look at the heads all lit up, hanging upside down. All the blood's rushing to this person's head. This is you. This is what we're going to talk about. Things are dawning on you. You're discovering things that you probably didn't realize before. Now we're going to find out what is going on here. I have the Queen of Cups up in your highest energy. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But you have questions here, and you have questions about love because cups are love, and that cup is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, little windows around that cup, and you're trying to peer in that cup for answers. So the Hanged Man, you're going to be enlightened about your love questions. That's good because you know what? That's going to help you move forward. That enlightening is helping you. It takes some work, it takes some effort, it takes some truth and clarity, but you're pushing this boat with a pole, and your goal is to get to the other side of that lake. So the more swords of truth and clarity you pick up, the further you get to the other side of that lake, which is where you want to go. So you're going to get some answers, and some of them will be very enlightening, like, wow, why didn't I see that? Or wow, I can't believe that, this wasn't so obvious. I have the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Six of Swords. That's where you're headed. The universe is involved. There's a job for you. Universe has something in store for you, and it's always for the better. Something you need to accomplish or do. You can feel the pushing. You can feel the pulling a lot of times, the whispering in your ear, the nagging, self-nagging of wanting to move forward. You are moving forward. It's just been kind of a slow go of it. But the universe, they are helping you move forward for your better. Wheel of Fortune. Yay. I have the Six of Pentacles under the Queen of Cups and next to the Hanged Man. Wow. You know, this is one of those love questions that you've had. It's about breadcrumbing. It feels like you've been giving more to something than you've been getting back. So you have questions about what is going on here, and you will get your answers. So it throws your scales off balance with the Six of Pentacles. Just kind of a lopsided relationship going on here. Let's read more. So you're being enlightened about that it really is not an equal give and take relationship here. I have the moon on the other side. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in someone's chart around this reading, but you know, the energies are what counts the most in the tarot cards. So this is another card of enlightenment, right next to a card of enlightenment and right under the Wheel of Fortune, the universe. Boy, are you going to be enlightened to have all this happening right here in this one little section, okay? So this is hidden things being revealed. It can be just something coming to light. And like I said before, like things dawning on you that you didn't realize before. It's like, oh, no wonder, now it makes sense, you know. The moon, hidden things being revealed, coming to light. I have the Seven of Swords here. This is under the Six of Pentacles, the breadcrumbing. I feel like this enlightenment is also going to include some sort of deceptive behavior. That's what this Seven of Swords is about. It can be anything like lying, stealing, cheating. It can be just hiding one's true feelings. But there is something deceptive going on here, and they do take swords. You don't see them giving swords, they take them. So it's right under the breadcrumbing card. You're ready to move forward from that energy. You can feel that energy, you know it's around you. This is the King of Wands. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. There you are. All the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking, and also all the cards are male or female. But there you are, and you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings because of all this enlightenment. You are moving forward all the way down the line here in the center row. You're not getting up, so to speak, right yet, but you are planning your escape, all right? You're planning your future and how you're going to move forward from some deceptive type energy that was breadcrumbing you. Now, I have the Magician right next to the King of Wands and under the moon. So the Magician, manifesting. So you're actually going to manifest yourself to move forward by all this enlightenment. You're doing everything that it takes for you to make your plan, to make your getaway. That's how I feel on this one. It's like a getaway from a situation that is not very pleasing for you. It's just not equal. It's not right. Look, you have all the tools there. You have all the tools to manifest just what it is that you want, and you're doing it. You have the power. You have the power for this fresh start, this new beginning, and all this truth, all this clarity, all this enlightening is giving you the power. Okay? So let's take out the rest, take out the second part of this reading. Still going to need a couple cards. Let's see where you're headed for one thing. I need 3 more cards for this reading, universe, please. 3 more cards for Taurus. There's 2. Aha. Okay. Set these down. All right. Taurus. Four of Wands. This is a very strong soulmate card. See the 11 in the Wands? There is love, there is joy, there is union between two people. The universe is taking you towards a very strong soulmate connection. There's a reason. There's always a reason the universe gets involved. There's somebody waiting for you out there, and they're going to bring you the joy and the love that you so much desire in your life. I have the Eight of Pentacles right next to the Four of Wands. You are trying to look towards your future. You're willing to work and build on your future. And you would love to do that with that special soulmate, which is coming in. You're moving towards them, actually. This is lovely. Got your nose to the grindstone. You become a power couple. It's like, here's the lovers. This is a card for Gemini, by the way, so Gemini might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is that very strong connection, even stronger than the Four of Wands. The lovers, you might have been lovers in another lifetime, but this is a powerful, look at the guardian angels and spirit guides here, and they're bringing you together. Powerful. There's a very powerful relationship that is very spiritual, and the universe is taking you there. So you've got to get away. It's like an escape from a relationship so that you can move into this other relationship. You don't know why you're doing it really, but the cards are telling us there's somebody waiting for you. There's the walking away from being enlightened, right next to the moon, right under the Four of Wands. So when you're walking away from a relationship or from someone, whoever this is, this might be, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, because I see no cards that say it's romantic, but getting away from this other relationship is really bringing you in. You're moving right towards, I should say, a very strong soulmate relationship. So walking away, you're always walking towards something. And here the cards are showing us exactly what you're walking towards. You're walking towards your ship. This is the card of waiting for your ship to come in. You're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. There's 3 ships out there on the ocean, and you're waiting for one to come in for you. Well, you're walking towards it, okay? So, you're standing upright. You're not sitting down anymore with the King of Wands, and you're actively waiting for this very special soulmate. You've been blocking this happening. You've been taking your time until all this enlightenment takes place over here in the first part of the reading. So you were guarding your heart. You had your swords up in self-protection. You had a blindfold on. So you were like not really dealing with this situation, like, you know, it is what it is. But something kept nagging at you. Something kept telling you that you need to move forward. So eventually those swords come down, and you end up exposing your heart to the fallout, and you expose your heart to a new soulmate, a very strong soulmate that is coming in. They are your ship. I have the King of Cups under the, if this is your reading. Okay, so under the Eight of Cups and next to the Magician, here's the King of Cups. This is more water. This is your soulmate connection. This is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but you have the King and Queen of Cups in your reading. There's going to be so much love. Now, I saw, look at this, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. There's so much love you're heading towards. So, they are going to be, they're going to be the type, this is who you're looking for, okay, or this is who it will be. Someone who is capable of love. They have a huge cup that they can offer, and they don't hand it out easily. So they're very mature in their thinking, okay? So that's a type of person that you're looking for. This is who you're manifesting to move towards. That's who's waiting for you. I have the Star next to the King of Cups and under the Three of Wands. You know, I feel like you're both right now kind of mirroring each other. They might be a twin flame. They could be. But healing. The Star. This is the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But this is healing right down to your bare bones. Deep, deep spiritual healing. And this is what's needed. The universe is helping you get there. I think they are also going through some healing because it's right next to the King of Cups. And it's right under your ship coming in. So I feel like you're both going through what you need to go through in order to connect. You're both going through, this is what you've been avoiding too. Remember you had the Two of Swords blocking your heart, blindfold on, just kind of not dealing with this other relationship until you were enlightened that, hey, I got to move on, or you feel the pushing and pulling from the universe, the whispering, the nagging inside of you that's telling you you've got to move forward. This has been a spiritual lesson. There's a Judgment card right here. And so once you learn a spiritual lesson, this is why you're being rewarded. You are learning your lesson. You are learning it. See all these people waking up and they're going, I get it, because they're being enlightened. So you're learning a spiritual lesson. It probably has something to do with recognizing and learning that you don't have to accept breadcrumbing and deceitfulness in a relationship. There's more out there for you. And it's also right next to your healing card. So part of your healing process is going to be about your judgment, your spiritual lesson. I kind of feel like they've been through a spiritual lesson too. Either they walked away from someone or someone walked away from them too. I think they've been through some similar things in their lives, but you're just like marching in together. They're more stable. You're the one that's doing most of the moving, but I think they're also doing a lot of learning and having a lot of enlightenment themselves in their spiritual lesson. Wow. So things are changing a lot for you, Taurus. You are getting away from, I feel like that's what it is you're breaking away, okay, from a unserving relationship, and you're moving towards a relationship that has what you want, everything you want, a lot of love, a lot of security, stability, and they'll want to work as a partner, as a team. In this relationship with you, and they are also going to look towards the future. So, wow, Taurus, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.